I don't think I'm going the right way. Of course not. Of course I'm not. Fucking GPS of a fucking donkey over here. Donkey! I don't even know if that's... Do donkeys get lost often? I don't know. Donkey! Nope, went the wrong way again. Fuck. I totally... Hey, what's up, E-Ninja? How you doing, man? Good to see you. Thank you for the raid, buddy. Appreciate you. Well, I should be ashamed because I have streamed a similar amount of time. I want to say 14 or 15 years, but I always had to work with a pretty garbage connection up until now. Just still nothing special in the grand scheme of things, but oh, you don't have anything to be ashamed of. Stop it. I actually didn't know you had been streaming for that long. I mean, I will say the thing, by the way, E-Ninja, if you're in here, thank you for the raid, buddy. Hope you had a good stream. If we could get a shout out for E-Ninja, that would be fantastic. I believe I started when I was like 19, which was almost 14 years ago. Oh my God, dude. Fuck, man. Old man of Twitch. Jesus Christ. Don't hurt me like that, Tilted. How do you think I feel? Younger. Shut up. We're growing old, man. I know. But, you know, the video games will keep us young. The video games will keep us young. That's how this works, right? We know this to be true. This is not where I need to be. This is not the correct place. For years, I thought it was the scotch, and then I realized that's not the thing that's going to keep me young at all. It's not how that works. They lied to me. Big Scotch lied to me. Scotch helps. Yeah, so just to clarify one last time, if anybody is interested in checking this out, this is Soulframe from Digital Extremes. It's the same company that makes Warframe. It is not like Warframe, though. It is also not like a Souls-like, even though it does share a little bit of each of those titles. I would definitely call this something closer to like a, you know, open, sort of like, it's not fully open world. It's semi-open world with instances, but it's definitely got DNA of other big action adventure open world games in it. And it feels so far like it can be played very much single player. And I'm very excited to get through more of it. But if you are interested in checking this game out, you can go to soulframe.com and you can sign up still. However, you'll not get immediate access to the Prelude anymore because that was only going on during the TennoCon special event, where if you signed up before end of the day on Sunday, July 12th, you would be given auto magical access to Soulframe Preludes for the remainder of the Prelude session, for however long that is until 1.0 releases, or at least until there's an open beta period. But you can still go and sign up on soulframe.com, and perhaps you will be lucky and get into the rolling release invitation period for this. Which I would imagine they'll open up more now that they did this, extended weekend. Although, as I've said multiple times now, I don't really understand how there aren't more people playing this, because it's really fucking cool. And I've been having a blast with it this evening. Like, really, I'm really enjoying it. And I'm still headed the wrong way. GPS of a goldfish. I'm getting slow at video games. Here I am, only 9 years at it. That's still a good amount of time. But like, what I was trying to say before is, there are certain things when it comes to streaming, whether you're on Twitch, YouTube, what have you, like internet, like you need internet, PC, game, and like that's, or console, and computer, like only beat Final Fantasy VI in 84 minutes. That seems like a good speed. I don't know what's your personal best in that? Is that your personal best in that? But yeah, it's like, I'd say like, the diminishing returns of streaming is like, if you can get your stream to a good 1080p 60 with a good bit rate, you're golden. You're golden. But insofar as that, get the stream to look as good as you can get it with the gear that you have and the connection that you have. And like, just be upfront with people that it's like, this is the quality that you're able to do with what you have now, but you're working towards, making it look and play and be better. Like, it doesn't have to be the best at the beginning. My streams certainly did not look like this early on, and I invested a lot of time and a lot of money into this setup to make it look this good, because I care about, running a good stream. And, it never starts out this way.
Oh, so you've chosen.
But, people appreciate the effort no matter what. And if you can put on an entertaining show, they'll forgive a lot of shit, man. And if you can't put on an entertaining show, well, try improv, I guess. Like I've told people many a times, it's like, streaming is a very weird beast, because you have to do, it's a little bit of improv, it's a little bit of, acting, it's a little bit of, comedy, it's a little bit of, therapy. It's a little bit. I'm not a therapist, by the way. Not your therapist. I'm not even my own therapist. I'm nobody's therapist. But I am your Huckleberry. And it's just like, you just have to be able to roll with stuff and have fun with it. And in fact, there are lots of people who I see streaming who are streaming with, like very, the wording I will use is that they are streaming with what they got and they have a good thing going. And while I would always be like, there are these little tweaks here and there that you could make to bring things up to the next level. They're making it work for them, That's really the important thing. My therapist is Johnny Walker. He's a terrible therapist and he never calls you back, but you always feel the remnants of him in the morning.
Not here for prisoners!
My friend! It's my friend! That was so sick!
I ought to snap your guts out right now, human.
Oh, but why? You're so pretty. And you have a lovely voice, too. Oh my god. I'm okay. I'm gonna be so accused of being a furry, but I don't fucking care. I love this creature to death. Oh my god. Oh, I love her so much. Oh god. I just want to pet you.
Cunning humans are, but rat killing won't fool me. I've seen your like riding down the thunder whales. What do you want with my pups? A coat? A charm?
I want to see them free.
Then low and prowl for the sake of my brood.
Okay. Free Orengall's pups. Dude, that was... Holy son of a bitch. This game is fucking awesome. Oh my god. Oh my god. It's... Oh, man. Fuck. Dude, this is hitting with me on so many levels. Holy shit. Stop healing him, you fucker. Bye-bye. I wanted to see gut snapping. Well, maybe that'll come on the next playthrough. Squirrels. Free the animals. Save the animals. Blinding bite. Okay. Do they have guns? Yes, the squirrels have guns. That's where they're storing their nuts. That's where the guns are. Oh, shit. Oh, heavy lets you rain arrows. That's sick. Now here's an interesting. So, okay. Unfortunately, oh my god. Okay, I went past the time that I was supposed to stop. We are going to have to stop here. Holy shit. Wow. I am enjoying this so fucking much. Increased damage on the final attack of a combo, increased chance of smite. So we're going to take Cultivate. And I think we're going to take... I haven't really been dodging much. Increased stagger on a fully charged heavy attack. Increased chance of smite. Cast, seek enemies from afar, increased lock-on range. Heavy attacks charge more quickly. Heavy cast strikes through the first enemy it hits. Upgrade art to increase the number of enemies. Dude, this is so cool. I'm guarding their nuts. What? Okay. I'm becoming a little delirious because of how long I've been playing this for. I don't want to stop though, but I have to. It's late. Attack directly after a perfect dodge to perform a specter strike. Oh, that's going to require 2. You can't charge those up separately. Well, I'm going to knock out. It was nice talking to you with Rob. Hope you enjoy your game, and I hope chat also had a good night. Thanks, Tilted. Hope everything went well with Expedition 33. I assume you're still in Act 1. Have fun with it. The game only gets better the more you play it. Like it starts off with one of the best hooks in video games that I've ever played, and it just gets better and better and better from there. And yeah, I'm having an amazing time with this crazy Soulframe game that I really think is just kind of awesome so far. Having a blast with it. Taking things slow, but I'm enjoying it a lot. Awesome, man. Thank you again for the raid, dude. Have a great night, and sleep well, dude. I'm gonna be heading that way shortly. In fact, I'm probably gonna start angling towards doing a raid myself. So
Enough! All this whispering. I cannot focus on my book. Ha! A welcome respite.
Equip a rune, complete the Torment Stag Fable, wield a rune in battle. Pensive Bonnet, Scrying Smite.
What is an envoy? A messenger. A herald.
A herald.
Or when? An ancient place where all Alka's children were kin. Aha. But what to call it?
Okay, so I have those. Well, combat is definitely better, especially now that pact weapons aren't pact weapons anymore. Though it would be nice if there were 3 weapon slots. Give it time. Give it time. It's always a chance. Oh my god, I've got so much stuff. Okay, so maybe let me change my gear. I really want to change my armor. This armor is so hideous, man. No, it's not that. What is this? And why can't I put it on? Floppy bonnet of the last pensive, a wide woven brim to protect its precious reader's eyes, a cap full of folds where one might tuck their restless quill. The pensive bonnet is worn by Pentress, Sage, and Arcsage alike, all equals under the Aurum Canis. What? Why? What is this? What do it, like? What do these mean? What can I do with these? I don't understand. Okay. I feel so fucking lost sometimes when I'm looking at all of this. Aha. I don't understand. Wait. Oh, I think I'm starting to understand how this works. Okay. So, if I... Okay. Let me... But why? Okay. So, I think the way this works is based on the... So you can't use two... No, you... Right. Okay. I think I understand this now. Okay. So, if I see red energy and I do a pulse smite on that, this will trigger and I'll get 35 damage in a 6 meter explosion around the enemy that I pull it in on. If it's green, I get this one, which is the blinding smite. If it's blue, I get this one, which heals me for 50. So it depends on which pulse smite I see in... Okay. That's starting to make sense now. Okay. Okay. Got it. Boy, they don't really explain that well, do they? Arcstorm. Can I... So wait, can I put that in this? Yes, I can. Right, and that then gives me... Oh, right. Got it. So, blue won't do anything for me, but I could put 2 of these in here and have both of these trigger on a green. Which would be cool, but nothing would trigger off of a blue. Which is fine. That makes sense, because I don't have a 4th one. Got it. Okay. Now this all makes sense. This is faster and doing more damage. Yeah, I feel like you're right. I feel like you're right, Gormy. I feel like you need a 3rd weapon. But what would it be? Because like because here's the thing. Because there are no guns in this game, sort of, kind of, there aren't. What would the 3rd thing be that wouldn't take away from, you know, the other pacts? The old system had a pact weapon. Okay. I guess I'll have to go see if I can find a video with what the pact weapons were. Do you think it's better or worse without them? Or like a utility slot tool? Could be. That's not a terrible idea. I mean, it's better than... I don't think it's a bad idea at all. But I also feel like... Yeah, I feel like you could have... Because here's the thing, if you did have 3, you could have dagger, bow, and melee weapon. And why wouldn't you want to do that? Why wouldn't you want to do that? Why couldn't you have a pact that has a 3rd weapon that allows you to carry a primary melee, a ranged bow, and a sidearm? Maybe they'll get there. I don't know. Well, the Fate class you started with had a bow. That lightning weapon you're using was with the lightning mage pack. No, I totally get that. Like, I probably wouldn't use a bow with this pact. But, like, let's say I wasn't going to use the staff anymore. Actually, now that I've said that out loud, there's actually something that makes... Wait, how do I have this in both? That doesn't make sense. So I have 7, but it's saying that's not enough to use it. So I have a 3-star Falx. Oh, I need 12. I have 7. I need 12 in order to use this. Ooh. But can you use it even without the attunement? Tempers. I wish I could see what the... Oh, there it is. Bypass enemy defense reduced on first hit. Increased weapon damage from aerial attacks. Increased weapon damage on consecutive attacks following a heavy attack. Interesting. Yeah, you're right. I could take stuff away from Grace and put it into Courage. Because I feel like it's stupid to have 2 of these weapons. This attunement's really good. I need 12 for that. Let me try this. Let me just try this. Because you can rebalance these at any time, right? Well, they... Oh, wow. Okay, I see. Yeah, no, I can't. I actually can't. So in order to make this work, I still need to put more points in Courage to balance this out. If I would want to use this weapon, because it needs 12. I can't actually really. If I wanted to make it 12, I would be sacrificing all of my spirit to do it. What I would love, the other thing I would love to see, I'm going to just set it back for now because it's not going to work anyway. But that weapon's really good. That weapon I picked up is really good. Huh. Interesting. Yeah, it doesn't really work. Let's leave it alone for now. Anyway, I think that is where I'm going to have to call it for the evening, because it is way past 2 o'clock now. I said I would stop at 2, and I went much further along than I meant to, but I had a really great time with it. I really wish they would make this like go away at a certain point. Anyway, I'm gonna go hang out with my friend over here named Camel. I hear he runs a cigarette company, so I already fucking hate him. Anyway, I think that's going to do it for me for the stream. This was super, super, super fun. I had a really great time. I can't see my mouse. There it is. I don't know why it does that. I had an amazing time not being able to talk. I've really worn out my voice today. Oh, he does spit. He spits in the bucket. And it makes a sound when he spits in the bucket. Oh, that's funny. All right. Anyway, ladies and germs, that's going to do it for me. I'm extremely tired. I've had an amazing time playing it. Yeah, I agree. An amazing time playing Soulframe tonight. I really enjoyed the hell out of this. I'm actually, let me see, can I exit to the main menu? Because the music on the main menu is really, really good. Yeah. Yeah, it's great. Let's leave this here for a minute. Okay, so real quick, before I wrap this thing up, let me just say, I had a fucking great time with Soulframe tonight. I did not expect to have this much fun with it. Like, I think the whole concept and what it's going for, in terms of, basically trying to, save Mother Nature and the environment and the planet and like untoxify the world, and the sort of the cultural references and nods to other media that have dealt with this kind of like, power and greed and all this other shit, fighting back, against the natural world, and stepping up to fight for it. It hits so like deep in the center of my core of my body right now. I didn't know I needed a game that went for that right now, and I love it. I love it. I just like that opening quest was incredible. The stuff that came out after that was great. Like, freeing all these different animals and the different, going after these different pacts and finding the different weapons, and the mage system and the combat feels really good. And also rescuing that gigantic wolf and fighting all the I hope the enemies variation, changes up a bit again. That's been a big issue with Warframe too. But, I think overall this game is a really solid foundation. I feel it like it falls into some of the same shortcomings and foibles and mistakes that plague Warframe. And it will almost certainly create all new ones that Warframe never did. I still don't love that it's called Soulframe. I just think it works against it. But then again, maybe it's exactly what they want to call it for what they're going for. And ultimately, it's their game, not mine. But I also think that people are going to continue to misunderstand what this game is until they play it. So I really hope people play it. I really hope people sign up and check it out. It does not play like Warframe. It does not play like a Souls-like, but it does have elements of both in it, and then some new and fresh ideas and some really nice nods to other games in this genre that make it feel really good to play as a solo game, and really haven't played, with other people yet. But if they can continue to make it this more focused, more interpersonal, more connective tissue, storyline, quest-driven experience that also has these, staples of DE's games in it, I think it could be really, 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 really great. And I don't want to get ahead of myself here, because again, it's not even out in, wide release yet in a beta form. It's still in closed early access Preludes. I think Preludes is as good a term as any for what this should be called. But yeah, I think it's quite good. And different enough from Warframe that I could see why certain Warframe people will love it and certain Warframe people won't. But also, I think it's a game that could get non-Warframe people into a Digital Extremes game. And I think that's, frankly, I think that's the more important thing here with Soulframe, is that this is a game that isn't for Warframe people necessarily. Like, it has certain elements of that in there, but I think this is a game that it honestly should have a wider net of people to capture in it, especially because this does not feel impenetrable and overwhelming the way that Warframe does. And it feels like they've designed that from the jump to be friendlier to get into. Yeah, I will definitely be playing more of this. I really like what I played so far. I really want to try some of the other pacts out. I really want to try some of the other quests out. I want to see if the side quest stuff is as good as the main quest stuff. And yeah, I don't know, man. I just love the slower pace of this thing. This is a nice counterpoint to Warframe. This is a nice companion piece to that. And even if you never play Warframe, I think this on its own has great potential to be a really, 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 really cool experience. I hope DE does not make me eat my words on this, and that there is a point where you just hit that road bump and all of a sudden it just becomes an uphill slog where this stuff, like the story bits fall off and it just becomes like, here, run this dungeon 20 times for, frame cells or whatever the hell it is, Fexoraprite or whatever the hell the resource is. I hope that doesn't happen. Who knows right now? Anyway, that's going to do it for this preview, like first impressions, 6-hour-long trial run of Soulframe. I hope everybody here who was watching it on the live stream enjoyed it. I hope if you're watching on the VOD after the fact, that you'll like and subscribe. And I might be posting more videos from my time with this game in the future. And yeah, last but not least, if you want to check this game out for yourself, it is currently not out, but you can sign up at soulframe.com and make an account, and you might receive an email relatively soon that allows you to download and play Soulframe right now. So if you've enjoyed any of this, yeah, like, subscribe, leave a comment, come follow and, hang out on Twitch. Yeah, let me know what you think of Soulframe. If you like it, if you're playing it, if you're enjoying it, if you hate it, you've immediately gone back to Warframe, and your thoughts on the game. And yeah, that's going to do it for me. Until next time, and I'm going to say adieu to the people watching on YouTube. Until next time, keep playing those video games. Stay safe, everybody. Be good to each other now more than ever. Until then, peace out, and I will see you on the next video. And I will see you with more Soulframe and other video games in the future. Until then, peace out, everybody. See ya.